Once I rose above the noise and confusion.
The Ahsoka, ladies and gentlemen. The Ahsoka.
I was soaring ever higher. Then I flew too high.
I was able to find this version of Carry On. It's actually on Apple Music. So I might as well play it. I'm going to play it in the beginning because I don't want to play it at the end because this one was a tearjerker. What's up, Omni? You needed this? Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was real sad at the series finale. I can't even say season. It was series finale of Supernatural. I was extra sad, but we gonna talk about it. We gonna definitely talk about it. I'm gonna say that for the end. I got you. I got you. It's a 3-drink cocktail. It's actually really good, and it has Ahsoka's. It has Ahsoka's swords in there. You can see that they glow in the dark. Y'all see I got my Star Wars shirt on. Katrina, what's up? What's up? Y'all make sure y'all share the video. Share the video before you leave. Share the video. Trying to get as many people to follow as possible. But yeah, this is a 3-drink cocktail. Make it and deliver it. I got you, honey. I got you. It's a frozen drink too, so it's pretty decent. What's up, Gabby? Now, Katrina, now you know my name. Come on now. Gabby, you finna be 30. You finna be 30. That's big. That's big. I'm saying that like I'm not older than you, but that's okay. Alright. We gonna let that play in the background while we go ahead and don't be rolling your eyes. Y'all, Katrina is one of my oldest Zeta friends. It's one of the first Zetas I ever met. So nice to me. She was an upperclassman. Back when I had really big glasses and really big t-shirts. She was real cool to me. Her and Jennifer Haley. So I appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all. Salute to the Zetas, period. Y'all was really nice to me when I first got to HSU. So appreciate it. All right, let's get into this movie news. Is that Kevin? What's up, classmate? What's up, Rosby? Hey. Rosby, I actually have a version of this, so I will put that on YouTube. This is not the version, but it is a version of this made with Italian ice, and it's really good. Your forehead still big, Kevin. Chill. But let's get to the movie news. Let's get to the movie news, man. We got a lot to cover in a little bit of time. I don't want to keep y'all here too long. I appreciate y'all watching. Please share the video, subscribe, like, share, subscribe on the channel. The channel is called Drink More Coffee. Of course, you follow here at Feel More Coffee, and of course on my Instagram pages. Follow me for funny stuff, movie news, and also drinks. So you get it all right here. So first and foremost, upcoming movie news. Believe it or not, there is a Clifford the Big Red Dog movie coming out probably in 2021. And probably 2022 because it probably got pushed back because of the pandemic, of course. But yeah, set photos of Clifford the Big Red Dog has already dropped. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't. Also, another thing, I don't know what the... And it's actually blue and white, but it all mixed in. So yeah, I will definitely get it out to you, bro. Right, big country. Right. So yeah, Clifford the Big Red Dog is supposed to be coming out. The next thing that they dropped, actually last week, that was going to be on the show last week. Of course, we had to push it back. Unfortunately, I found out one of my aunts had COVID, and we had to take care of that. We were scrambling, taking care of that. So y'all send a prayer up for her. She's been recovering just fine, but she did unfortunately have COVID-19. In any case, Tom and Jerry just dropped their trailer, and it looks like it could be okay. Something you can take the kids to go see. It looks decent enough. The girl who played in the Carrie remake also played Hit Girl in Kick-Ass. She's gonna be in the movie as a hotel concierge trying to take care of Jerry, trying to get Jerry out by hiring Tom. So that's supposed to be the whole thing behind it. Like I said, I'll take the kids to go see it, but me, myself, What's up, Shy? I appreciate y'all joining the live. Appreciate it. All right, so the next trailer that dropped was Baby Boss 2. Again, another movie I was not hype about. Baby Boss was kind of funny. It had its moments, but it was supposed to be about them being older, and it was supposed to be about one of their kids. But it looks like they took a little bit of a cop out and made them babies again. Made the baby boss a baby again, and made the little boy again. I could do without it, but yeah, I'm not for it or against it. I don't mind watching it. I guess it'll be okay, but I'm not too hype about it. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all, but I'll check it out, let y'all know how I like it, and we'll go from there. On to better, bigger movie news right now. Wonder Woman 1984 is supposed to be dropping here this month, so I'm extra excited about that. I thought we were gonna have to wait. Yeah, live action Tom and Jerry. I promise you it's coming out. I'll drop the link for you in the live. Once I finish, I'll drop the link for you so you can see the trailer. Yeah, it's coming out pretty soon at that. But yeah. Wonder Woman 1984 is supposed to be dropping at the end of this month on HBO Max, as well as in movie theaters around the world. Now, I don't know if HBO Max is going to do the whole Disney Plus thing like they did Mulan, but the good news is we are getting Wonder Woman before the end of the year. I'm excited. I've seen the trailers. I saw the first Wonder Woman. I definitely enjoyed it. I really hope this one lives up to the hype. I hope they make their money back some type of way so we can keep getting movies, because right now, all the movies have been stalled out because of the pandemic. And we're going to get to that in a minute as well. Also, I did get... What's up, cousin? I also did get some news that Godzilla versus King Kong is supposed to be coming out soon. So that's going to be another big thing there. And it's supposed to be coming out on HBO Max. So it looks like Warner Brothers is supposed to be... Oh yeah, Kevin, I'm not even doubting that. It's gonna be fire. I believe you too. But it looks like Warner Brothers is gonna be doing the HBO Max thing. What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay? But yeah, it looks like a lot of the Warner Brothers movies that's supposed to be dropping big time, like Wonder Woman and Godzilla versus King Kong, and a lot of those other movies are gonna be dropping on HBO Max, which is good news for us. But I really hope they make their money back so they can keep getting the budget to make these big budget movies the way we want to see them. Because without that money, we're going to probably start seeing a decline in the way movies are made unless they can make their money back. Speaking of that, The Croods 2 came out last week. Now, I haven't gotten a chance to see it. I haven't been able to. I didn't want to go to the movies just yet because it's supposed to be a rise in COVID cases. Like I told you, my aunt did catch it, so I was kind of hesitant to go see it, but I am gonna find it and tell you guys how I liked it. But in any case, yeah, The Croods overtook Tenet for most gross for a movie after the pandemic, which is absolutely amazing. First of all, for this time of year, because sources say COVID is supposed to be worse during the cold season, but a lot of people did go and see The Croods 2. and a lot more people went to see it than they went to see Tenet. Which, guys, Tenet is an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it yet, please go see it on video on demand and check it out. You guys, please share the video. If you're in the live, please share the video after the live is finished. We want to get as many views as possible. That way we can start doing this on YouTube. And we know once we get monetized on YouTube, we making money, you know? So help a brother out. That's all we got to do. Just support me, okay? So anyway, yeah, back to The Cruise 2. Did really well. And I am very, very, that's a really positive thing. Because if more people go to the movies, that means more movies will drop. That's good news for people like me and people like you because you're watching this channel. So anyway, moving forward, The Mandalorian, the last 2 episodes, of course, like I said, we had to skip last week, but this week I'm here with you guys. And the last 2 episodes were action-packed. Episode 4 and 5 were chapters 12 and 13. Did go ahead and drop. The first one had to do with Carl Weathers' character and his friend. They came back and they joined the Mandalorian, and it was actually a pretty, like I said, pretty decent episode. They did have the fish guy come back from the very first episode when we first got introduced to the Mandalorian. And the episode itself was actually directed by Carl Weathers. So look at that guy go. He has gone from Apollo Creed to directing Disney shows. So check that out. In any case, the episode starts off with them having to get ship repairs. They touch down. Carl Weathers' character meets the Mandalorian, and they basically leave the child, because we're not going to say his name yet until the next episode, but they basically leave the child in the classroom and they go on a little mission to shut down. What's up, Jensen? Remember, share the live if you're in the live. I appreciate it very much. But yeah, basically they leave the child in the classroom learning with the kids. While they leave of course he's going to get into trouble. He steals this kid's cookies using the Force, and of course the people try to cancel the child again. I'm so over people. But in any case, yeah, so they leave him to go on a mission, and Carl Weathers' character is just basically wanting to get everyone, everything that has to do with the Empire off the planet. Him and the Mandalorian basically cleaned up the planet, and they're trying to get every trace of the Empire off the planet. So they go to this old, what's up, Aish? They go to this old, seemed like a little old base, but it's more than what it seems, because they found a recording where it actually was a recording to Mall City, and it's actually pretty cool because they think that he is dead, but he's not. And this is Carlo Esposito's character. They think he's dead. Of course, we know he cut himself out of the ship with using the black saber. So in any case, they go and they shut down this whole little thing, and they find out that it's basically a cloning facility. Well, it looks like a cloning facility, and they've been using the child's blood in order to make these maybe Force sensitive clones. It's possible. If you're a fan of some of the Jedi books that came out, the Sith Lord actually made clones of himself as a backup plan when he died. So that was actually, maybe it's a callback to that. I don't know yet, but it looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. And then they showed Giancarlo Esposito's character in a whole Vader outfit at the end of the episode. So the Mandalorian and Carl Weathers, they were actually successful in shutting down the whole thing. They blew up the little base or whatnot. But the bad news is Giancarlo Esposito was able to plant a tracker on his ship using one of the people that helped rebuild the ship, and now they are ready for him and the child wherever they may go. So they're actually tracking him at this point. So it left off on another cliffhanger with, you know, the clones. We don't know what's going on with that. And then Giancarlo Esposito has also been pictured at the end of this. Now the next episode actually had Ahsoka Tano, which that's where this drink came from. You see the lightsabers in there. Yeah, they had her character played by Rosario Dawson. Now, if you don't know who that is, she actually played in all of the Netflix original series. She was in Luke Cage as his girlfriend, the nurse. She was in Daredevil season 1. She actually helped Daredevil when he was actually beat up real bad. She was in Iron Fist. She was in all of the Netflix, pretty much all of the Netflix original series, which was pretty cool. She was basically the crossover character for all of them. But in any case, she is now Ahsoka Tano, who was Anakin Skywalker's Padawan. That was his apprentice. And basically, this is the Jedi that the Mandalorian brings, who we find out the child to, which his name is Grogu. I can take it or leave it. They could have kept calling him the child, but it's whatever. But yeah, they take Grogu to Ahsoka Tano, and she basically lets him know, hey, look, the child is very attached to you, and he's very scared. And if I take him and train him, he's gonna start heading down the same path as someone I knew that had the same thing. What's up, Erica Cree? What's up, Auntie? Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all share the live. Make sure y'all share the live. So Ahsoka Tano basically denies training Grogu because of his fear of what's been going on. He has been haunted for a long time. So even though he seems very young, he's actually pretty old. They just age slow. So that's another reason why Yoda is so strong in the Force, because he's actually really old and he has plenty of time. I know, if I'm not mistaken, Yoda died at like 700 years old. So he had plenty of time to master the Force, which is another cool thing about him being so, being so aged. And check this out. Yoda died within, like, I don't know, 30 years of Anakin being born. So Darth Vader he can't be any more than 60. Yoda was doing all this stuff way past his prime. If you've seen him in the Clone Wars, or if you've seen him in the first 3 prequels, he was pretty formidable. And he was basically in his way later years about to die. So just imagine what Grogu is going to be able to do once he gets old enough. And so this is what scared Ahsoka. She was just like, hey, we already went through this with, and she was referring to, of course, Anakin, where someone who is scared and, and is separated from someone who they love, which she realizes Grogu has a very strong attachment to. What's up, cuz? A very strong attachment to the Mandalorian. So in this case, she denies training him, but she does tell him where he can go. And so what they do is they actually take on this tyrant. She's actually taking over the planet, and this is why Ahsoka Tano is there in the first place. She wants the information to find one of her old rivals, and also she's actually going into she's actually trying to free the planet. And her and the Mandalorian are successful. We do find out that the Mandalorian's armor is very, very for all intents and purposes, very strong. Even lightsabers can't cut through it. So now we know why when they fired him, he's barely been phased. Even lightsabers can't cut through it. And he's actually gifted a spear that's made of the same armor. So he's very formidable against any Jedi from here going forward. Now, what's up, Jessica? I did see someone say they hope that the person that reaches out to them after they go to the ancient temple to see if any Jedi reach back out to them, they were saying they hope it's Luke. I honestly hope. The one thing that I have liked about The Mandalorian is it's not about the Skywalkers. And I love Luke, I love Anakin, I love Leia, all the Skywalkers. They've done their part, in my opinion. I think that's where the new series messed up. They went back and relied on Luke and Leia and all of that, and they went back and they relied on the Emperor. I really want them to leave those characters out and actually expand on these characters and let them stand on their own 2 feet, because Luke, the Skywalkers, has kind of carried the franchise and at the same time buried the franchise. I want them to leave them out of it. So if there can be any other any other Jedi that can reach out and train Grogu and be a part of the show, I would be very happy. I just hope they just don't fall into the Skywalker trap. I'm over them. Like I said, I am a fan. That's who I grew up with, Luke Skywalker and all that. But at this point, I want them to move past it and make these characters their own. That's one thing that I have liked about the Mandalorian. They mentioned them. Like in the last episode, they mentioned that the girl was a soldier, and she was from Hoth, which is the planet where Leia grew up and got unfortunately destroyed. And I like the fact that they mentioned that, and she mentioned that she lost everybody because that's pretty much the first dominant planet that the Death Star destroyed. So that's where she was from. So it was pretty cool to see these callbacks. And Ahsoka Tano mentioned, we already went through that with a Jedi that went down the wrong path. She was talking about Anakin. I'm cool with the references, but let's just leave them as characters out of it. That's my rant for that. And lastly, I know the one thing that y'all have been really waiting on is for us to go over the series finale of Supernatural. I absolutely loved it. It was heart-touching. Basically, long story short, they got past the part where Sam and Dean, they finally said goodbye to Jack. Jack is the new god per se. They defeated Chuck. What's up? What's up? They defeated Chuck, so they were pretty much done. They were on their own paths. Nobody controlled where they were going, and how they were gonna do it. And it was pretty cool to see them finally somewhat happy. They even got the dog back at the end. And so they were looking for cases. They hadn't found any. They were able to enjoy themselves. And then a case came up with something that was familiar, some vampires, something we've seen them fight over and over again and survive easily. But in this fight, they go to the city. They try to find the kids because unfortunately the parents had been killed by the vampires. And what's up, cuz? And the vampires, they actually end up confronting the vampires in a barn. They find out that the boys are still alive. They find the boys. They tell them to run. And while Dean and Sam are handling business, they're taking them out pretty easily. It doesn't look like anything different. But in the fight, Dean is actually impaled by like a out-sticking stake. And Sam comes and cuts off the vampire's head right after that. He's like, come on. And Dean can't move. He's like, look, I can't go anywhere. And I personally didn't think this is the end for Dean, because, I mean, after everything that they fought vampires plenty of times. They fought werewolves, demons, angels. They fought God in the previous episode and survived. And Dean is impaled. And they had this heartfelt goodbye. He tells Sam, hey, you know what? Don't bring me back, because at the end of the day, it never ends well when you bring me back, or I bring you back. It never ends well. And they basically say their goodbyes, and Dean dies. Like in the first 10 minutes of the episode, he dies. So he tells Sam, hey, live your life, man. Basically, at the end of the day, he said, I appreciate that you came with me. He mentioned, the first episode when he came and got him, but at the end of the day, it's time to say goodbye. So Dean dies. He goes to heaven. He gets his car back, and heaven is fixed, by the way. So it's the heaven that everybody deserves. It's not the same reliving your greatest hits or whatnot. And what's up, Brandon? And he gets his car. He knows his mom and his dad are around the corner. He can visit them. Bobby kind of tells him the ropes or whatnot. And he goes riding in his car. Now they play Carry On, of course. And while they're doing this, Sam, he takes one more case. And then he basically gets his son. And he finally gets to live the life he wants. No haunting and all that stuff. Sam was the one who wanted to live a normal life. He's the one who always tried to break away. And with Dean dead, Sam finally got to be able to live his life. He was able to raise his son. Looked like his son started hunting again. He had one of the marks that they had, one of the protection marks that they had on them, tattoos, and he watches Sam die he gets to live to an old age, and he, lives out his life, and he watches Sam die, and he's reunited with Dean in heaven afterwards, and it's the ending that they deserve. Sam got to live his life. Dean finally got to go to heaven and be relaxed, and it was what they wanted. It's what they wanted. Dean always knew he was gonna die hunting. That's what he did. Sam always wanted a normal life. That's what he got, and it was a good. I liked the ending. It was very heartfelt, and they played this version of Carry On. I played it in the beginning. These girls can really sing. I think their name Neoni is. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. So this version really had me going, and guys, that's the end of Supernatural. That's it until they revamp it in, I don't know, 20 years. So Sam is gonna go on to do Walker Texas Ranger, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna give it a watch just to see what it's about. Dean is going on to The Boys. Y'all know I cover The Boys. He's gonna be Soldier Boy in The Boys. I posted this picture not too long ago, so I hope y'all checked him out in season 3 of The Boys. He should be in season 3 and 4. Pretty cool. So that's it for those guys. Guys, please let me know any movies, shows, anything that you all are following right now. I am gonna be still covering The Mandalorian up until I'm gonna be covering Rick and Morty when it comes out. I'm also gonna be covering the new movies that come out. I will be covering Wonder Woman when she comes out, and King Kong vs. Godzilla when it comes out. And soon as I find the cruise and I am able to watch it, I will let y'all know how it was, and we'll go from there. Check the page. I think starting on the 5th, I'm gonna start posting Christmas movies we can all watch together, and posting where you can watch them. So that way we can all, please, if you haven't already, go ahead and watch Klaus. We talked about that the week before last because we skipped last week. And check out Jingle Jangle if you haven't already. I will be posting on my channel the Ahsoka. This is a pretty decent drink, so please check it out. Please like, share, subscribe. Follow me at Drink More Coffee. This live will be on there. If you missed this or came in on the end, it will be on my channel, Drink More Coffee. So go ahead and subscribe. And please tell others to subscribe. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there with this COVID going around. Wear your mask. I know it's been a thing of contention, but wear your mask. Be safe. If you are a person that has to work right now, I appreciate you. And even if other people don't say it, they appreciate you too. Because without y'all, we couldn't keep this country running. So I appreciate all the essential workers out there. A lot of my sisters and my brothers are out there working. So we appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Again, love y'all. Remember, drink more coffee. Like, share, and subscribe. We're out.